How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So I literally just got done posting a react to Amberlynn Reid. And while I was posting the react, Amber was busy. She's very busy. She did a get ready with me and she was talking more about the crash out that she had at 3 a.m. She looks very tired, very, very tired. You would think that she'd want to, take some time off, get herself together, like get some proper rest because she does look exhausted. But she wanted to talk more about the Emily situation. So I want to sit down and react to her live stream. Hope you guys are okay with that. And of course, we have Queen Booger. Baby. Booger's here wanting to react with me, I guess. Hey, Booger. There she is. She's just all up in my lap right now. So we've got a few things on Twitter, just a few things. It'll only take like 5 minutes to go through them. So you guys know what time it is. It is time for the Twitter peeps. All right, it's time for the Twitter piece. Let me just go ahead and pull that up so you guys can see. One moment, please. So for those of you that are on Twitter that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you that Twitter is of no interest to you, I get it. It can be a little bit crazy on Twitter. That's why I do the Twitter peeps, to keep you guys informed of everything. So this is just something that happened. It happened after my react. It looks like Tommy has responded to Amber in an Instagram post. So Sandy Syria B's Quesadilla says, new Instagram post from Emily. Here's what it says. It says, Amberlynn's latest accusations and her attempt at damage control are genuinely unhinged. And for those of you who are supporting her and believing her, congratulations. You were just manipulated by Amberlynn Reid. Join the club. If she had nothing to hide, why is she already rushing to clarify specific things I haven't even spoken about yet? How does she already know what situations I'm talking about with Snowflake if there wasn't anything she should be held accountable for? She knows exactly what I'm going to say because she knows exactly what really happened. I'll be the first to admit I've said some awful things during our relationship. I'm not here to paint myself as perfect, but I do hold pride in the fact that I'm not going to say anything that's not true. The fact that she's spinning the narrative before I've even spoken should tell you everything you need to know. Yep, well, damage control, narcissist, when they know that the narc injury is incoming, they go into damage control mode. They try to, corral everybody into one place and try to put out the vibe of like, everything's going to be a lie. Don't listen to them. They're not telling the truth. Just listen to me. I am telling you the truth. But for anybody coming over here who might watch Amberlynn Reid, I just want to point this out. That for anybody who is an Amberlynn Reid fan, she told you guys that she was broke up with Tommy for a long time. And now she's admitted in the Crash Out live stream that they've been together this whole time. So if she lies about one thing, can't she lie about other things too? I think so. All right, moving on. Classify this as nobody cares. Chantal just posted a video saying Foodie Beauty is delusional, saying, I think I've lost a bit of weight. Really? Well, you know what? Even if that's true, don't care. Moving on. Sandy Syria B's Quesadilla says she's claiming Emily let her cat and dog pee all over the house. So Amber wants me to believe that she sat through 2 months of blank and gross living conditions. I think not. Yeah, so Amber is making all kinds of claims about Tommy. And although she thinks she's getting ahead of the narrative and controlling the narrative by her speaking first on said issues, that means whatever she's saying right now can be rebutted in the video that is going to be put out, right? Like she's speaking first, that means whoever she's speaking to and about is free to reply. So that might make things more interesting. So that is all and it for the Twitter peeps. So let's move on to Amber's live stream. Let me just go ahead and pull that up and show the chat and blow up the chat. One moment. Here we go. And as you can see, she looks tired. I'm sure she is tired. She was up at 3 in the morning doing this crash out stream, and I'm sure she hasn't had any sleep. She looks terrible. She looks absolutely terrible. But go ahead, say what you got to say, Amber.
Do that. But anyways, Sid,
And I agree with this super chat. Honey Bison says you need to call your therapist, not go live. Yeah. Like if you're having a bad moment, stay off camera. Just stay off. Stay off camera, get yourself together, get your thoughts together. But she's doing anything but that, which again points in the direction of she might be afraid of whatever video is coming out, and she's afraid of the damage that it might cause her and her channel and her income. So the feeling is, I'm just going to gather up all the money I can while I can before it really gets bad, just in case it gets bad. So she did the 3 a.m. live stream, the crash out, and she's doing another one. So it's like there seems to be a sense of urgency of, let me just get all the money I can grab before it's gone.
welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Thank you. So, my God, this is like dusty. I always have this sitting up just like this. Anyways, doesn't matter. Um, you guys know how like in my vlogs I was always trying to find the perfect makeup bag and I was always buying like new ones. Well, I finally found I've had this one for months now and I just
Amber, nobody cares about your makeup. Nobody cares about your makeup bag. You know that's why people, they're not watching you for the makeup. You're not a makeup channel. So what are you doing?
love it so much. Literally perfect. Um, Z, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate that a lot. What are we getting ready for? I'm gonna hang out with my mom. Oh, God, okay. I already know. Drink some water. Yeah. I have my water next to me. Um, my mom's gonna obviously be sad for me, but she's gonna be relieved because she wanted me to break up with Tommy forever now. And it's like I was in a toxic cycle.
You might still be in a toxic cycle. This whole we broke up thing could be completely phony and fake. Like, how do we know that the two of you are really broke up? How do we know this isn't a complete, utter ruse between two people and you being vindictive and you're trying to find some sneaky, shisty way to get rid of the reaction channels and also to get views on your channel because things have been lacking lately due to the fact that you're boring. So you're like, we got to drum up some drama somehow. Let's go big. Let's really go big. I mean, how do we know that you and Tommy didn't get together and come up with this plan for you to make more money on your channel and also to trap some of the reaction channels? We don't know, but I guess we're going to find out.
And I would say that we were broken up, it would last a day. And it would just be like, you know, um, why did you say the Tumblr had the worst things imaginable when it was just bigger women, fat phobic of you? I guess I can go into detail as much as I don't want to. Um, it was naked women that were bigger than me. And the first photo I saw, which the one that is engraved in my mind, I don't even want to say it. Mm, I'm not going to be forced actually into saying things I don't want to say.
But Amber, you did the hook out content with Emily. You guys did the feety fetish hook out stuff. Like, I don't know what you saw, if you saw anything, but you're over there doing adult fetishes for people. And I don't know what you saw. But again, the Amber being Amber, alluding to a situation and putting the audience in a position of use your imagination, because I'm not going to give details, maybe because she's lying about it.
But mainly because it's embarrassing for me and I do have a little bit of not only dignity, but I also like
Girl, stop. You've done who cow content. Dignity where?
in some weird fucked up way, I still love Tommy and it fucking sucks. Um it's
So you still have love for her, which points in the direction you're not done. Like between what I saw in the 3 a.m. live you did, reacting to that, and then reacting to this, you're not done. You're not. I can tell when somebody's done. You are not done. You were talking to her during your live while you were raging about her. And I'm looking at your face, girl. I'm looking at your face. You're not done. You got that I am not done look.
sucks to be the person that I am really. I think it would help your case to be transparent. I get that 100%. And it just wasn't good, okay? It just wasn't good. Are you worried Tommy will leak the security cam footage? No, because like I even said in my live stream, I crashed out bad. Um, when she would betray me or hide things from me and I would find out, she would stonewall me so hard, which then would trigger me even harder. It was awful. And I would flip 100%. Like I said, I go up octaves. I get loud. I cry a lot. And it's just how it would go. Crashing out is valid, girl. Yeah. Like I would say sorry for things that I didn't even do just for peace. I would admit to things that I didn't even do just for peace because I became that, like, that insane. I felt insane. Like, I genuinely felt insane so many times. Farrell, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. You guys were still together? I was. Yes, Emma. Where are they eating? Be honest, please. Where are they eating? I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna put on foundation. Um, you're allowed to crash out when people drive you there. Crashing out isn't just something that happens out of nowhere. Thank you, Donna. Like you're literally my best friend. I don't even know you. I'm me being parasocial. Parasocial. Yeah. I'm not saying that what I did was right, what I did was wrong, what I did was this. I'm just saying that that is how my body reacted to what felt to me like emotional abuse. Um, like I don't know. It is what it is. I just feel really just I don't know at this point in this moment like yeah, I'm fucking sad. I feel like there's a hole in my heart, but like I've always felt that way. I can't cry while doing my makeup. Fuck. Like I've always felt like with each betrayal, like the hole in my heart just got bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. Every time she would say something.
We're not even 7 minutes into this get ready with me live, and it still feels like damage control. Like panicked damage control. She is panicked. She's wanting to do that damage control. She's trying to get ahead of the narrative. She's trying to control the narrative. She's trying to keep members from her own audience her own subs from going and watching whatever video under the hood Mr. Snowflake puts out whenever it comes out. But she's like monopolizing every second, every minute that it doesn't come out. Like, let me grab it, that money. Let me grab the money before it all disappears. Because if that video comes out and it's really bad, financially, she's going to take a hit.
Something awful about me online. Well, literally, we were just saying how much we loved each other, or we just had like TMI, but FaceTime sex, or I just sent her a naughty picture, or I just, it just felt like it was just, oh, hi, orange soda. Yeah, I can put the link up here in a second. Hi, girly, how are you? Have you ever considered having short hair? Thank you for the super chat. And I did it in my early 20s and I hated it. Um, oh God, I just feel so. But yeah, last night when I got off a live stream, I definitely emotionally ate. I ordered McDonald's breakfast. Oh, yeah. And then after I ate that, I fucking took my shower. I was like,
who delivers McDonald's at 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, I've ordered from Postmates. How do you order McDonald's at 4 a.m.? McDonald's isn't even open at 4 a.m.
to do it instead of waiting in the morning because I prefer showering at night, like before I go to bed. It's just more my style. Where you're going through this, I think you need to accept that Tom is not a good person. Yeah, you aren't describing love and are in denial. I don't know if I'm in denial per se because it's like I've written in my journal multiple times. I've even said this to her multiple times. I genuinely feel like you hate me. And every time like we would argue or whatever, she would literally say, actually, I do hate you. Like, you don't say that to someone you love. Excel Hoodie, thank you for the memberships. That means a lot. Um, I don't know. Um, this isn't about helping your case. You're leaving an abusive relationship. Don't let people tell you what you need to say or not say. Yeah. Like, and you know what's crazy? I've like heard about reactive abuse, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, the way that I would react, like my reaction to like the way that she would treat me, or my reaction to the lies, my reaction to the betrayal, my reaction to the secrets, my reaction to the emotional abuse, etc., can absolutely be seen as abuse. 100%. And I am not going to sit here and deny those things. Like, I am going to be 100% upfront. I would become unhinged when she would hurt me. Like, it would feel so, fuck. I told myself I wasn't going to cry, so I'm trying very hard not to. I would become so hurt that I felt like I didn't even want to be on this earth anymore. And I would talk to my mom about it, and my mom, like, genuinely would hate hearing me say that. But it's like, I did not want to, like, be alone in those thoughts. And my mom was, like, the closest person to me, and I know my mom loves me unconditionally. But, like, so many times I genuinely just wanted to just end it all. I was like, this is not like she would hurt me that bad.
Okay, so Amber just admitted that she's using vague terms, I feel, on purpose. Like, she's very vague, is Amber, on purpose. Like, I can become unhinged and I go up in octaves, vague terms, because that could mean anything. But please allow me to find something for you guys. And I think I forgot to show this on Twitter. Let me just stop here for just a second and show this to you. Hey, Booger. Yes, I see you. So Girl World Trash on Twitter says, "Hey, Girl World. So Amberlynn Reid confirmed the code red incident last night during her crash out. Yeah. Quote, you think I can hit someone like this? No. Gestures at body. Quote, but I can throw this at you and this at you, picks up various objects around her. So she's a thrower. She throws things at people. So let's put it together. Here is someone that, in her own words, she said that when she's having an argument, when she's having a fight with somebody, she can go up in octaves, meaning that she gets loud. She's a big girl and she gets loud, right? Also, from her previous live stream, what do we know about her? That her and Tommy, they have different ways of handling arguments and fights. That Emily is a leaver. Like if she's having an argument with Amber, she will leave the room. She'll try to go into another room, and Amber will follow her because Amber's way of doing things is, even though you want to stop the argument and cool off, I'm going to follow you and keep escalating the situation, or I'm going to stay in your face. And she said in that previous react that Tommy went into the bathroom and Amberlynn essentially cornered her in there. And that's why perhaps Emily kicked at her. Like there's more to that story. I know there is, because if you're in a bathroom, maybe you're feeling a bit threatened. You're feeling pinned down, like you can't leave the room because there's somebody in front of you and they're filling up the doorway. What else happened? There's some missing details, I feel, that would lead to Emily kicking at her if that happened, because that's all alleged. This is all Amber saying this is what happened, but we know she lies. So what did you do, Amber, to cause that kind of reaction? There's parts of the story that you're not telling us. I know there's not. I know there is. But she's a thrower. That she is someone that she throws things at you. So Amber has potentially confessed to being verbally abusive. We know she's manipulative. Like when she was with Beck, all the things that were talked about then. Let's not forget about that. The choosy game, limiting Beck's time with people, controlling the money, complaining whenever Beck tried to be around her family. Their family. My apologies, their family. It just, she's not a good person, is Amber. But she gets loud. She throws things. That is abusive. That is definitely abusive. But let's go back to Amber and her get ready with me. See what else she has to say.
And I know she's going to come out, do some interview, become besties with the reaction channels, twist everything. I know it's going to happen. And I know it's going to be believed because of my past.
Well, your past isn't that far away. Like what would happen with Beck. That's not 10, 15 years ago. And us reacting to the situation, us reacting to whatever video comes out, or giving our commentary doesn't mean that we're besties with Tommy or that we like her. We don't.
I just have to like literally just accept that. But that's what's going to happen. I have to. Fuck. I can't do my makeup and cry. It's not a thing. Um, cozy mushrooms. We all know the answer to that. Cheesy Gordita, welcome to Stream Queen's Mini. Did she cheat? So I have boundaries in my relationship that she knows. Um, and accepted. We both have boundaries. When you get into a relationship, you say those boundaries, what you accept and what you don't accept. What's loyal to you? What am I trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say? Makes sense.
what your definition of loyal is. Like those things need to be shared and expressed. And she knew those things. That's all I gotta say about that.
So girl, you should be a soccer player. The way you just kicked that ball around and was ducking, dodging, and weaving, you should be a soccer player. I mean, that question was pretty direct. Did she or did she not cheat? That was a yes or no question. And you did not answer yes or no. You're like, that's all I'm going to say. No, you should have said more. So it sounds like she didn't. And maybe you just got jealous and insecure and reacted.
Um, I don't know how to pronounce this, but how it's spelled is so pretty. Emmeline. Either way, thank you for the super chat. Girl, if you had dignity, you'd get off of YouTube. I am just fine. What was in that Tumblr? Oh my God, yo mama, stop. On her phone, did you see it involve food? No. The people who matter believe you, yeah. And like genuinely, I'm being upfront and saying my wrongdoings. Like, I'm telling you right now, like I was in a toxic relationship too, and it's so hard to leave because you love them so much and it's worth it in the end. Yeah. 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 I mean, one good thing came out of this. I got new eyebrow products being in a relationship with her because this is what she uses. And I was like, wow, I like that a lot better. I know a lot of people think I suck at eyebrows. I do. I don't understand it. I hate eyebrows. Like, why are they a thing? So just don't make fun of my eyebrows, okay? Which I know will happen, but you know. Oh,
So here's some of the questions that I was asking before. Henriette says, if she likes big girls, why did she make fun of you? That's I'm having trouble picturing Emily making fun of Amber and her size if she's very attracted to much bigger women, very big women.
oh my God, this is just such a fucking disaster. Like genuinely. I just hate everything right now. 1 hour of sleep. I hope that I sleep good tonight. Somehow I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Oh, I don't know. A lot. I did. And it's something that I would talk to my mom about. Um, but did I threaten that? No, not at all. Do I still use melatonin gummies? I do. I have them running through me right now, but I just can't sleep. Um, how's it feel knowing you've destroyed your body so you could eat cheap fried slop and avoid a real job like the plague? Okay. Thanks for the super chat. Melatonin usually works on me, but I'm telling you, I am so emotionally just exhausted.
Okay, I want to address this comment very carefully. So Cindy O says, sounded like you threatened unaliving yourself. I don't know if she did, but I really hope you didn't do that, Amber. Like like I hope you didn't say it as a way to manipulate. That's just awful. Like if you're having those kinds of feelings for real, you should go talk to someone and seek help. But saying that to someone and you're doing it manipulatively is wrong.
Did Emily visit you in person this year in the beginning of the year? Yeah. Yeah, Kim, I am sleep deprived for real. She disrespected a boundary that she agreed to. Yeah. Do you have some water with you this time? I do. Lincoln, thank you for the super chat. Did you tell Mama Lynn Emily kicked you? Yeah. And I remembered she's actually kicked me twice. I forgot about the second time. I'm laying in bed trying to sleep, and my brain is like this, like insane. I was sitting on the couch one time, again, during one of our arguments, and she wanted me to leave and she wanted me to stop crying. And she was like laying on the couch, and I was like sitting like on the end of it, She literally kicked me off the couch and I landed on the floor.
I'm having trouble with the physics of that scenario just because Emily is smaller than Amber. Amber is almost 500, like she's 500 pounds, almost 600. How exactly, if you're a smaller person, do you kick a 600-pound person off a couch? I mean, not even a bodybuilder could kick somebody that size of that weight off a couch. I just don't see how that would be possible. Could you kick somebody on the couch? Like kick at them? Yeah, you could do that, but it would take a tremendous amount of strength to kick somebody of that weight and that size off a couch. You break your leg first.
And I had to help her. I had to have her help me get up. But I'm telling you, in that moment, like, oh, I saw her smirk. You guys, I saw her smirk at me crying at the fact that I needed help up. I will never forget that moment. And it's so weird because it's like last night when I was on live stream, well, early this morning, and so much was happening. Like, obviously, you forget things, duh. But then when you're like calm and you're like trying to like lay there and fall asleep, like everything comes a running. The fact that I forgot to even say that part because we were talking about the physical stuff. You guys, when she smirked, my soul left my body. I can't talk. I'm not going to be able to compute today. Um, my soul, I'm just going to say my soul left my body. Like, it was like, how can someone like smirk at the fact that I can't get up off the floor? Like, my legs were super swollen. As you guys know, I have lymphedema, and sometimes getting up off the floor is very, very hard to do, because of how bad it hurts. So, um, sounded like you threatened offing yourself. No, Cindy. No, that's just you wanting me to threaten that so you have something to complain about.
Fruit Cup says, dang, she must have strong legs to kick you off. Exactly. I just can't picture someone of a smaller size kicking somebody of Amber size off a couch and being successful.
Your fans scare me, but get your coin. Emma, they're fucking scary, yeah. Um, Medicated narc rage is abuse. Oh, so you're now supporting Corkula Rose, who keeps minors in her chat and talks about sexual stuff with them regularly. I know nothing about that. Thank you for the super chat. Why won't you do inpatient? It's hard but needed. I do not have the money for it. Thank you for the super chat.
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you don't have the money for therapy because there's all kinds of therapy. There's therapy that you could go to in person. If that's not available, if that is too expensive, there's online therapy. Lots of online therapy. I don't know what kind of therapy you might need, but there's online therapy, and I'm sure there's something out there that's affordable. Not only that, but the money that you've made with the last live stream alone, that should be more than enough to pay for therapy. And another thing, madam, if you are almost 600 pounds, that means that you've got to be eating at least 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day to maintain that weight. And if you eat more than that, you gain more weight. So 6,000, 8,000 calories a day is a lot. That's a lot of money spent on food, is it not? Yeah. So if you got the money to buy enough food to maintain your weight, you got enough money for therapy, girl. It's just that you want one and not the other.
Fans isn't the ones who buy a subscription just to hate. It's weird, Emma. It's weird. It's weird. Thank you for the super chat. Damn, she must have strong legs to kick you off. I was sitting like literally on the edge.
Okay, I'm trying to picture it. So they're sitting on the couch, right? Imagine this is a couch. So they're sitting on the couch, and Amber, she's sitting next to you. How exactly do you like angle your foot or your leg to kick somebody off? Even if somebody's sitting on the edge of the couch, you got to angle your foot and your leg to get just the right angle just to nudge them. I mean, I'm what? Huh? That what you're like is it a big couch? Is it one of those like sectional couches that are like that are really big and really deep and the person is behind you sort of and they're like angling from behind? How does that even work?
You have a lot of haters, don't let them win. I hope you continue to stay strong and positive. Thank you, Jake. Yeah. Do you agree she wanted you to stay big? Oh, I don't really want to talk about that, but thank you for the super chat.
I think Tommy did want her to stay big because that's what she's attracted to. And Amber liked the fact that she was attracted to that and would not encourage her to eat healthy. That's what she was looking for.
Um, Amber, why isn't it clocking to you that you're a 35-year-old woman with zero friends aside from Amberlynn? Quite a few friends, and I'm not 35. Ando, you're so negative. Always, 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 always. Like, I view you as one of the most negative people I've ever known. I don't know you, thankfully, but damn. Ambi, I missed the first bit. What the heck happened? A lot, a lot. You should watch my live stream, the one before this, and then maybe you can understand things a little more. It's just a lot. But thank you for the super chat. And remember, memberships get gifted, and when that happens, it's automatically. Yeah. So it is some random people. Um, no, I've gotten like an unbelievably amount of support. If my grammar's off today, please ignore that. I'm tired as hell. But I've gotten so much support and I appreciate it more than you guys know. Um, I think what has been like the most weirdest part for me is our reactor is about to give a psycho a platform. Thank you for the super chat. I think what has been like the most craziest part for me is like all the reaction channels and all the haters like literally hated Tommy, like hated Tommy.
And we still do. Nothing has changed about that. And nothing will change. Like I said, you're both trash.
Like despised Tommy, and now they want to platform her.
No, we don't. We just want to hear her side of the story. Since you're putting out your side, we want to hear her side. It's unfortunate. Like if you were a truthful person, we could believe you. We could say, yeah, Amberlynn Reid is a truthful person and she's going to give it to us straight. She's going to shoot from the hip and we're going to hear the truth from her. But you're a liar. So if we want the truth, unfortunately, we can't come to you, can we? Because you lie. You're a manipulative liar, liar Lynn. That's how you're known, liar Lynn. So we got to go somewhere else for the truth because you're not going to give it to us.
And people who like believed destiny, people who believed them like so quickly, like are automatically like turning an eye to what Tommy has done to me. And it just, yeah, Era, I did.
Amber, you got a history, a literal history of different people who didn't know each other, unrelated, hurting them, abusing them, all that. You got a history of that. It's not just one person, it's several. And you got to look at a person's history and how they react to people and how they interact with people to see like who you're dealing with.
I did shower last night. And it's just, it's making me realize that like through everything, I started to like believe a lot of the haters and a lot of the reaction channels and like the horrible things that they would say about me and think about me. And I've realized none of that shit's real. None of that's real. Like they genuinely just they will side with whatever makes me look the worst.
Girl, we don't have to make you look any kind of way. You do that all on your own. Honestly, do we really have to help you? Do we have to go out of our way to make you look horrible? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we at your house taking pictures of you, secretly recording you? No, we are reacting to the content that you put out. That's all. And from that, we gather who you are and what you're about. And you decide what your content is about. You decide the vibe. You decide the ambiance of it all. That's your decision. You decide to come online, talk about your relationships, get involved with people, involve with them with your channel, talking about their real names and such. We don't have to make you look any kind of way. It's all you.
No matter what it is, they will literally sell their soul to the devil. And I'm just glad I'm not them. Like, genuinely. So,
So reacting is selling your soul to the devil. Is it? Is that the narrative we're going with? Oh, like we're just giving our commentary, so we must have sold our soul down the river. Tell me then, what level of hell are you on? Because you're over there doing the Foodie content, doing hoo cow content, destroying your body for money, for some quick cash. What level of hell are you on? Because I don't think we'll meet you there. Like you're selling your body and you're doing it in a different way. You know, you're selling off your health, is what I mean. You made your health for sale. You put a price on it. And every time you do a Foodie video, whether it's on YouTube or off, you're selling off little scraps of your health to people who want to pay for it. That their entertainment is watching you destroy your body. And if it's your body, you can do with it as you want. But I'm just saying, we're just talking over here. You don't have to listen, but you're hurting yourself. And you know you're hurting yourself. And you keep on hurting yourself. And you got with somebody who was into the lifestyle of people hurting their bodies with that extreme Foodieism. Someone who might have encouraged you to go on with that and do content revolving around that. So before you talk about us selling our soul, girl, no.
how do I become a member? Hello. I'm so sorry. I was actually supposed to for soda, orange soda. Put a link. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. It's test live right now. It's part of the oh my God, I can't. Lol cow universe. Let me just
How rude. I don't like her doing this. Like she's got a live chat going and she's also got another computer or something on the side and she's not putting on her makeup anymore. She got another chat going on the side. How rude. Put your attention on the chat, Amber.
yes. I'm gonna gift. Yay. Woo. Heather, Natalia, Jazz, Mimi. We love sweet tea. I love sweet tea. Vibes. I know this hurts, but it's better in the long run. Thank you. Please go and test our local ginger soon. Can you imagine? Yeah, Donna, it's weird. Gabrielle, I haven't deleted shit. I do have a mod though. I do have a mod. All right, you guys, we need quiet. We need quiet for a second. I'm gonna do this real quick. Brooke, I have not played bingo recently. Oh, I think a week ago. You're at the beach and you're watching me. Oh my god, I live. Um, when I saw Grim, it was a jump scare. It was a jump scare. I clicked out real quick. Like, oh, you weren't being rude. See, it's hard to tell in the sea of rude, you know? Oh my god, we're at 250,000 subscribers. XL Hoodie. Thank you so much for like noticing that. I need us around. Once my eyelid is so swollen, it's like, do you like my intro? I've never seen your intro, love. Um, Waddle. That's so funny. I can't. Thunderclouds. Thank you for becoming a Shroom Queen mini. It doesn't run. No. And then my next step is I genuinely um I was stuck. I was stuck. I was stuck.
And Nixie says, you called us all liars and cruel for calling her what she is. We all tried to tell you, and we all knew you were miserable and you called us crazy. Yep, she sure did.
Mm. All right, let me do the other one. The other part. My eye being swollen. Stephanie, welcome to Stream Queens. Mini, hello. Peter, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Um,
Here's a great super chat. John Francis says, she never denied her fetish, though. You did. Why? You know, there's something really weird about the girls. Really weird. I never could understand it. That Amber and Foodie, they cater to the feedy people hard. They do stuff offline, they do stuff on YouTube. That they go out of their way to bring more of those people to their channel, and yet they deny that they're catering to those people, to that niche group. Just like they deny how much they weigh. And I always thought that was weird because if you are looking for a specific audience for a specific purpose, uh, why not just say how much you weigh? Why not just say, yeah, I'm doing content for these people? Is it because you're afraid that the people who are not those fetish people will leave your channel? So you're trying to keep the best of both? Maybe.
maybe it was dirty talk. That's unhinged. She never denied her fetish, though. You did. Why? So the whole thing about lying, like in the beginning, about her not being a feeder and this and that, it's because she told me to. She told me to. She did not want people knowing that. So I lied for her. Um, so let me explain because I have a feeling people are gonna be like, oh, but let me explain timeline. So in the very beginning, when it all started happening, I would constantly tell her on the phone, I would never be with a feeder. Like, that's crazy. I would never do that. Da, 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 da. Like, I want to be healthy. Da, 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 da.
No, you don't. You don't want to be healthy. When the very beginning part of your time on YouTube, Amber, you did make a weight loss channel. And that's how people came to know of you and be associated with you, is that. And then it just turned into something else. But you've not been on a health journey in the longest.
And she would always be like, yeah, totally.
Oh,
Now, too. It's called GRWM, which means get ready with me. Yeah. So you watch that? It's hard, huh? I wasn't gonna have a heart attack, mom. I was having anxiety and I was freaking out because it's like,
And I just want to point this out. So Amber could have come with all the receipts during the 3 a.m. crash out. And you know she's got them. You know she saves things. You know that she does screenshots and saving messages and all that. If there was anything damning in anything she had, she could have revealed it all. If she wanted to really get in front of the narrative and paint this certain picture of her, she could have brought all the receipts and showed it at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, I got stuff to show you guys. There's this, and this. And oh, wait, there's this over here and that over there. She could have done that. No receipts shown. She just told people to use their imagination. And here is the get ready with me. Even if she forgot, even if she didn't have time to gather all the receipts, here's a second opportunity. She spent over 2 hours online putting on her makeup, telling a story about things that happened with Tommy. No receipts, though. So she had nearly 3 hours at 3 a.m. doing her live stream, 2 hours here, 5 hours total, no receipts, nothing to back up what she's saying, to paint a different picture of herself.
I finally spoke up. My mom just said, I hope you're done with her for good, right? They can't hear you because I'm wearing my AirPods. Yeah. Well, yeah, now that everything's out in the open, she's never going to forgive me, and I can't be with her, even though I would constantly forgive her over and over repeatedly. But it's like, I know, but my mom said she's happy that I'm done. I know, I know.
You know what, though? Like, for those people on Amber's side of the fence that are pro Amber, don't celebrate yet. I mean, because this breakup just happened. This alleged breakup just happened. I don't even know if they really broke up. Don't get too excited yet. Don't bring out the champagne and the balloons and the cake, because she might go back to Tommy. They may not be broke up at all.
I'll see you later. I love you too. All right, bye. Oh, my mom was, my mom gets so confused by like the live streaming. She just hung up. So what happened was, oh, you can hear her? Oh, okay, good. Um, so my mom was watching the live stream from last night and she goes, it looked like you were about to have a heart attack. Oh my God. Um,
And here's the sad thing, even if they are broke up for real, Amber has also got a history of hopping from person to person to person. She doesn't know how to do alone well. Like, she might not, she might already be talking to people. So don't be surprised if she pulls another new person into the girl verse.
oh yeah.
Like, don't be surprised if she comes forward and says, I'm talking to somebody new. She's amazing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got to feel it's going to happen real fast.
My mom's sweet. Like she did not want. What the fuck? Okay. Well, thankfully I haven't lied about anything, huh? Me. And she would come up with like all these excuses as to why she was on there. And it just didn't make sense to me. But I ended up going in the little message part and I saw that literally while we were in a relationship, like a month after we started dating, she messaged some girl saying that she was sexy. So that was fun. But she messaged this masked lesbian and said, oh, I know how rare it is to be a masked lesbian that's a feeder because so am I. And that is when I found out the truth while in Wisconsin. So that's how long like it took me to find out the truth. And still to this day, she denies that she is one, which is really confusing and weird.
Stop lying. Stop lying, Amber. Really, just stop lying. Don't act brand new. You've been catering to the Foodies for years, and you know it. Don't act brand new like I didn't know about the Foodie lifestyle and she introduced me to it and I had no idea. Come on. Do you think we were born yesterday? We fell off the turnip truck? Come on, girl. You knew and you accepted it and you were cool with it and you actually probably liked it.
Because I saw the message with my own eyes. And I'm telling you guys, that night was horrific. Like, and you know what? I could, oh my God. There was just a lot of betrayals. There was just a lot of betrayals. That's all I can.
You're saying betrayals, but betrayals how? Details. Where are the details? How did she betray you? Was there an online affair happening? Was there like this sexting going on between herself and somebody else? You saying, oh, like she was talking to this person and this person. That's not good enough. Maybe those persons were her friends. Maybe they just paying a compliment. That's not enough.
Can say. And betrayal is just for the lack of a better word. Um, how'd you feel about her Insta post about Colleen? Thank you for the super chat. So I know how much she loved Colleen and still does. Like I fully get that. During arguments, she would literally tell me, "You're never gonna be Colleen."
Ouch.
Like
Ouch. That's harsh. When you're with somebody and they bring up their ex and throw the ex's name in your face, that hurts.
just saying how much better Colleen was. Like I had to literally compare myself and I was in competition with Colleen every single day of my life.
That should have been a red flag, Amber. If you're with somebody and they were with somebody else previously and they've ended something recently, then you got to know that there's not been enough time between what once was to what is. There's not enough time. There's not a big enough gap of time where if you're with somebody, you know, like you mourn the loss of a relationship when it's over. But on top of that, not only was Tommy mourning the loss of the relationship, which is hard. If you care about somebody, it's really hard. But on top of that, there's mourning the loss of the person if the person passes away. So you're mourning the death of the relationship and then also the death of the person that you used to care about. And that's really intense. So this person's partner passes away and they're going through all the grief. They're going through all the heartbreak. Although to keep it real, Tommy was jumping from person to person after this person's death and she found you, but she was also talking to other people and you thought it was appropriate to jump into a relationship with her? Are you stupid? Yeah, you are stupid. Why am I even asking the question? But if you're with somebody and they're bringing up the ex, that means the ex is still very much on their mind. And that's a red flag to not be in a relationship with that person because they still got somebody on the brain. And as long as they're thinking about this other person, like they're like kind of caught between what once was and what is, and they're not going to be able to fully commit to you.
That every single day of my life, every single day that I was with her in a relationship with her, and it was hard. Like constantly here, Colleen didn't cry as much. Colleen, like it was very hard for me. And I made it very apparent that like Colleen is always going to be part of our life. Like I want that. Like that's important to me. It's important for her mourning, important for that. But to continuously use Colleen as like a weapon, it became awkward for me. So the day that she posted,
I got to bring this up. While you were with Beck, Amber, I'm sure there was a lot of talk about destiny. Anybody who watched you and Beck together and you and Destiny together could see the difference of energies in both relationships. Like you were with Destiny, like that was your one true love. That was the one that you were really, really wrapped around and passionate about. And then you got together with Beck. But even while you were with Beck, you were still highly focused on Destiny, like obsessively focused on Destiny. So if you could think back to like your behaviors with Beck relating to Destiny and how Tommy treated you, it's sort of similar. You know, it is kind of sort of similar. Like you, even though you're with Beck, you, in your heart of hearts, you want to be with Destiny. You see?
on her Insta, the night before we had a huge argument. Um, so to me, it felt like she was doing it to hurt me.
Of course, when you're a couple and things get really nasty, you're going to say and do sometimes the worst things to hurt your partner. It can get that nasty.
And that's really fucking sad. Um, Someone said, show us Romeo. Well, Romeo's sleeping. They're all sleeping because they're like, Mama, you're usually kind of sleeping. I am usually sleeping at this time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My sleeping schedule is so fucked. Well, so I'll be sleeping on the entertainment center. Romeo is on the foot of the couch, and then Twinkie's up here by a pillow. They're all sleeping peaceful, and I'm over here like losing my mind. Ugh, why won't you change? You're 34, grow up. So frustrating. God, I've changed so much, and for the better. Um, you don't live with me, so you wouldn't know that. You're not with me 24/7, so you wouldn't know that. Um, how's that? So my eyeliner kind of sucks, not perfect. I don't care. Coco, thank you for the super chat. Why are you crying? Are you okay? Obviously, her to love my personality, to enjoy just like being around me. Like her and I did have really good times. I'm not gonna lie. Like especially the first few times she came to visit me, you guys, I was like on. I felt like I was like taking the newest, best like drug in the world.
Yeah, that's the way new love always feels. New love is always powerful. It is intoxicating. It makes you emotionally drunk. You will get drunk off new love because the wine is so sweet. It's so powerful. Everybody feels like that when they first fall in love.
But literally, it was just I was like love drunk or
There
something.
you
Like it
go.
was genuinely, I had never felt so good. Oh, Coco, I'm sorry. Damn. Morgan, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry. Hip. Are we living in the same universe? Oh my god, I was so excited for Lolcow Test because I thought Yo Mama was gonna be on there. Stupid.
And I'm going to say it once again. I don't understand people. I get people are mad at her, but why are y'all giving her money? Does it even make sense to give her money? If you're mad at her, be as mad as you want. And I'm not trying to tell people how to spend their money. I was taught as from a young age, like, don't reinforce bad behavior. If somebody is acting badly, if they're rotten, the last thing you should be doing is rewarding said bad behavior. Does that even make sense? Why y'all giving her money? For what? Like, she's over here making you angry. You're frustrated with her. Okay, but why you giving her money for?
You guys is a mirror for straightening my hair, if that's okay. Hope you feel better, Amber, rocking the eyeliner. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, my hair looks so pretty. I'm joking. Oh my god. I crack myself up sometimes. I'm getting ready too. Feels like a girly FaceTime. Oh my god, Morgan, I'm living for that. That's so cute. Um, what is that, NC? Like on my leg. So if he attacks it, he's also gonna be attacking my leg. Um, fuck you, Sasha. But thanks for your hard-earned money.
She's so smug when she says that. Thanks for the money. Thanks for your hard-earned money. Wouldn't it just be something if people like did chargebacks on all the super chats?
I might buy a Snickers with that. I understand. Thank you for the $2. Amber, welcome to Stream Queen's Mini. Scalp cleanse. And it's like the more I wash my hair, the more dandruff I have. Like it's just like, did you and Tommy text after your last live? No.
No, they didn't have to. They were talking during the live while the live was happening. Ain't that wild? I'm talking to her and talking about her at the same time.
So the last like text I sent, like, look here. So it was when we were like arguing or whatever. I was saying like, just leave me alone. Like I don't want to continue this anymore.
Amber, I sat there and watched you during the live. You were actively you're sitting there typing away more than just like 3 words. Stop.
But then I'm, because that's usually like how it goes. We'll get in a fight and we'll like break up for a day. Um, and I thought it was just going to be the same cycle, so I ended up Snapchatting her. I was sending her Snapchats of Romeo, Wasabi. I built a cat tree, so I showed her that. And she's responding, acting normal. Then I send her a picture of my body, because that's just how it goes around here. And just normal. She did call me dainty, even though I looked fat as fuck, but okay. Um, and that's when I found out that while we're exchanging snaps, she's over there talking to fucking Snowflake. I'm like, what kind of planet am I living on? So that for me was the last straw. So I end up literally video calling Corky Love Rose because I don't know, something told me that like, she would give me advice, and I know her and I have like bad sleeping schedules, so I didn't think I would be like waking her up or anything, but um so um Morgan, who's narcissism? Anyways, I don't know. So before I called Corky, I messaged Emily and I was like, "Can you call me? Please call me. Emily, this is extremely important. I won't talk about it in text. Call me. Emily, hello?"
Yeah, so Cindy O says, why are you freaking out? The flake video hasn't even come out yet. Damage control, trying to get a whole in front of the narrative and put out her narrative first. try to grab up all the money she can before whatever it is released. If there's any like impact to her money on YouTube, like she's grabbing at that coin while she's still got a minute.
Because I knew she was awake. We were just snapping. Because that's what I do. Every time I'd find out something bad that she did online, I would always want her to explain herself or like make me understand it better, reassure me. Like it's like I was looking for her to like make excuses for her bad behavior so I could just get over it. Literally, that was my life. So I wanted the same last night. As pathetic as that is, I was willing to hear her out. But then I don't know what it was. After I sent the last hello with a million question marks, I realized in that moment, I'm done. I'm actually not going to do this cycle anymore. I'm done. I'm about to go live. So I'm like putting on my makeup real fast because I was like, I'm not about to go live like looking a wreck because I genuinely looked a wreck.
So who does that? Like you're finding out something very upsetting about your significant other or the person you feel is your partner, and like, you're having a crash out moment, but you're like, hold on, I'm having a crash out moment. Let me put makeup on. Gotta put the makeup on. I want to look a certain way. What? Who? I'm about to have a crash out, but let's put the makeup on first, even though I'm going to be allegedly crying. Huh? Performative.
So I'm like putting my makeup on. I'm like mid makeup. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to call Corky Love Rose. So that's why I ended up calling her, and it was a whole thing. But oh, anyways, let's see here. No, didn't break a bathroom sink, but okay. Fun. We always joke about that, but I don't know the things I would for a hairline like that. Oh, thanks. Patricia, welcome. Hello, hello. Don't be scared into silence. I mean, there are things that I'm not gonna say, obviously, but it's like I was scared into silence for a minute there, but it wasn't even just that. It also was the fact that I did not want to see her hurt, and I also like love her. I wanted to protect her, and that's just like the way I am. Um, that is genuinely just the way I am. So you look more massive than ever. Okay, but I'm not. Okay, but I'm not. Ooh, straightening my hair makes me so hot with all the heat. Jessica, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. I cannot wait for you to take Snowflake Kaboob. Kaboob! And others for the things they have said over the years. I'm so excited for Amberlynn standing up for herself. Thank you, Leslie. The same things we would tell you, accepted her saying that to you, but not us. Melody, the difference is drastic, but thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's just a lot. I'm hungry, personally. Oh my god, my face, like from crying so much and like wiping. And what should I be doing that I don't do? I want that answer. I'm so tired of this fucking false, fake outrage bullshit. I'm becoming literally so fucking fed up with it. Like, it is pathetic at this point. Pathetic. Yes, Tiffany. Because it's just like false outrage is the worst outrage, in my opinion. The worst. Because it's so fucking fake and bullshit. Like, ugh. Oh, thank you, Mary.
So people in the chat are telling her, you need to get in touch with a lawyer. About what? Nothing has happened yet. She did threaten to sue, that if there's security cam footage, I've heard whispers about Tommy has security cameras around the house or outside the house or something, and that's where the footage is coming from. But Amber is threatening that if the security cam footage is shown, that she's going to sue. But nothing has been shown yet. There's no video yet. So maybe this is her way of issuing a threat. Like, before you people react to me, before anything is shown, just know I'm going to sue you. Trying to scare people off from reacting.
Keeping doors closed would be a start. I wasn't the one who left it open, and I feel a sense of freedom. A sense of fucking freedom. You can't gaslight me. You know what's really funny, Melody? The fact that you responded um with a super chat and still didn't answer my fucking question because you don't have a fucking answer.
Uh-oh. What happened?
So good for you. And thank you for your money. I love it. Thank you, Cheesy Gordita. I don't really care for Big Macs. I'd rather get like a nugget. No, Love Pinky, no. How do I join as a member? I have linked the link. It's pinned. So just click that link. A 20-piece McNugget. Yeah. Would you ever color your hair a gorgeous burgundy color? I would rather do like a Coca-Cola cherry. Mm. Yes, you did because you're desperate. Okay. Um, Lala, thank you for the super chat. You can't make someone listen to you. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. What? But when you're like, there wouldn't be the term for BPD meltdown if there was no such thing. There wouldn't be a term for BPD tantrums if there was no such thing. Tony Woods, thank you so much for the super chat. You're not in your right mind during those times, especially in the fit of betrayal and lies by someone that you love, that you sleep naked next to. That I opened up to her in ways that I've never opened up to anybody. So, how have you been lately? I'm a mess, bro. I'm a mess, Whisker. Save me. Than you are. I do. Thank you for the super chat. If you had one wish, what would it be? Peace for everybody, every single person on this earth. Peace. Romeo is put at risk knowing you're his owner. I would love to know how. Thank you for your money. It's so funny. Like, no one can give me a reason. Like, it's so weird. Who gave him all the information about Romeo? It was this girl that Emily was talking to. Me and Emily got in a fight, so Emily went to Instagram and started talking about me, how it always goes. And she told this person about Romeo, and the person told Hecticana. Yeah, up at 9 a.m. I literally only got like 3 hours that day. And that's my version of it's the next day because I finally woke up. So, welcome to Stream Queens Mini IA. Um, I see. Welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Again, I'm not doing relationships. Like, I'm like so fucking over it beyond belief. It's so much energy that I just do not give a fuck.
So IA says, you don't think it's weird that every person that you've dated has come out to say you're abusive? Yeah. Isn't that the common thread? All those people that didn't know each other all saying the same things about Amber. Why would a bunch of different people all say the same things about the same person?
Fuck about anymore. Like, I wish me, you, and Sweet Tea would host a show. You two girls have the best at stories. Um, that would be interesting. So crazy that like Zachary and Michael like literally everyone supports Zachary Michael. He uses pee pads, but Amberlynn does it too. Well, she's sleeping, so it doesn't get on the floor. Like, what? What made you decide to open up about this? About what? I mean, I'm glad I didn't believe the haters love you. Oh, thank you. Her dog's old and needs help. What's the big deal? Exactly. Like, I'm genuinely so, like, actually confused. God, people want to paint me in this way that's just not real. Like, it is so fucking scary to me.
Y'all take a look at that super chat. Your dog's nails are literally growing into her paws. And this is why people don't want you to have pets, Amber. When is the last time you've taken Twinkie to get her nails clipped? Is there a particular reason why you can't go to a pet store and get some clippers and have her nails clipped? Or take her to a groomer's and have the nails clipped? It's not that expensive. It probably only takes a few minutes. And it keeps the nails from going into the pads. I mean, when Foodie Beauty had BBJ, it cost what, $10, $20 to get the nails clipped? She had two cats. She could have gotten both BBJ and Sam had their nails clipped for $20. You can't spend $10, $20 to get your dog's nails clipped? Like if you can't do the simple things, if you don't want to do the simple things like trimming the nails yourself, take Twinkie to a groomer's and have the nails clipped. It won't take that long.
Like, genuinely, that I am painted.
Even if you can't physically do it, Mama Lynn, ask Mama Lynn to do it. Give her the money. Say, Mom, can you please go get Twinkie's nails clipped? Or someone somewhere will help you. It's ridiculous to sit there and you are there with your pet every day. You see the state of the nails. Take care of the doggone nails.
In a light that is not fucking real. I've seen YouTube videos of people having matted hair from depression. And yeah, that happened to me once before.
And by the way, since you have wasabi, does wasabi have mats? Matted hair on a cat or even a dog can be very, very painful. A cat's skin is like onion skin. The mats can go down the skin and that hurts. And it can cause infections. If the mats are severe enough, you might have to take wasabi to the vet to have the mats removed. So I really hope the cat's fur is not matted, but if it is, you need to take care of it.
Did you seem unbothered? Did you two get back together already? Fuck no. Fuck no. I've not talked to her. We are emotional abuse. It wasn't living in Wisconsin, but I finally was like, I cannot deal with this anymore. Um, Bug love. I don't know if there was hidden cameras in the bedroom. That would be fucking weird, bro. When we talk about how awful salty crab is, I wouldn't know. I can't watch any of that bullshit. So filming someone without their knowledge, having footage for threats is level 10 abuse. I have been threatened with camera footage. I want to say for about 8 months now. Genuinely. I have been threatened so much, you guys wouldn't even believe it. Your 10 million YouTube tabs beg to differ. Do you want to see my YouTube tabs? I'm kind of embarrassed a little bit.
Everybody keeps asking the question, when is the last time you saw her in person? She keeps evading that question.
going to leave her pets. And they were mad at me for that. And then I take them and they were mad at me for that. I'm sorry. People travel with their motherfucking pets. Point blank, period. Like, my pets are everything to me. I'm not going to be somewhere for 3 months and leave my pets without me. That is
Well, look what happened. You took the pets to Wisconsin and Rarity's gone.
anxiety inducing for them. That is confusing for them. Fuck that. I've had them for a literal decade. Like, do you guys watch the show Ultimatum? I watched the queer edition because obviously, hi, I'm a lesbian. Um, and in that, they're literally living in these apartments for, I would say, like 5 weeks, and they all bring their pets with them, and they're all from different fucking states. It's a normal thing to do to travel with your motherfucking pets when you care about your motherfucking pets. That's why people travel with their pets. Like, where am I? Like, genuinely, I feel like I'm in Twilight Zone most of the time as the fucking same. Me and Chantel and Rosie and this and that, we're all narcissists, animal abusers, this, that. It's not true. Like, genuinely.
Which part of that is not true? Receipts, please. I'd like to see receipts because, girl world, we got receipts of everything you just said about being narcissist, about being liars, about mistreating and neglecting your animals. We got receipts. Do you? We got receipts all day. Where's yours? You want to prove us wrong? Then prove us wrong.
And it's just, you guys do not know me in my real fucking life. Oh my God. Like, when it comes to my pets, like, bro, I pop off. She said she noticed a day later. What I meant was when I said the next day is because I slept for 3 hours that day. That's what I meant. I love you, ALR. I've been watching you for a decade. Oh, Tiffany, thank you so much for the support. That means the world. Um, I didn't replace Rarity. Lori, how are you gonna keep going back to something that happened 8 years ago? Have fun, pop off, I guess. And didn't Beck say that never happened? Fucking so dumb, bro. I literally can't. Like, some of you are so unhinged. Like, it's scary. Like, scary, scary. It was the next day for me because, like, so you're at night, right? You're like, it's at night, blah, blah, blah. And then you go to sleep for the night, regardless of how long you sleep. It could be 3 hours.
All right. You know what? I'm done with Amber. We got enough here. I just want to capture the morning after the crash out. Well, the same day, morning. Like, I don't even know what to call this. Is it? It's not the morning after because she did the stream at 3 o'clock in the morning. The aftermath. There we go. It's the aftermath of the crash out stream. I think we got enough. We're done here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.